y'all, it's Debbie. So we're bringing you another easy cookie recipe you could share at Easter time, and it is a red velvet cake mix that comes from the box, and you're going to add in oil and eggs, and then you're going to put in some chocolate chips. I've got white chocolate, I've got milk chocolate, and then I'm going to roll it in powdered sugar and bake it. It's going to be so good, y'all. So easy, and kids will love to do this. This will be just a fun time, and even if you have the opportunity to be able to cut out these cookies in the shapes of Easter eggs, you can also do that as well. It's going to be delicious, y'all. So stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so this is a really basic, simple recipe. As you see here, I'm using the red velvet cake mix, and I'm going to use the 15.25 ounce box, which is your standard box mix. I'm going to add in a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, or you could use canola, whatever you want. I don't recommend using any kind of oil that has like a taste to it, like olive oil or anything like that. You don't want to do that. I'm going to add in 2 eggs. I'm going to give these a couple little twirls around inside of the mixing bowl. And then I'm going to actually, because you want it to be thick, because you want it to be able to hold up some substance. Just like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm adding in a cup of the white chocolate chips. And then I chopped up a bunch of milk chocolate bars. Then I softened them a little bit in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And I'm just going to add those in, because those are going to melt with the mixture when it bakes, and it's going to be so good. So that's basically the extent of it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this out. I'm going to get ready to pan it up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tablespoon, scoop it up, roll it in my powdered sugar, and then I'm going to put it on my baking sheet. I have parchment paper on my cookie tin. Then we're going to bake it at 350 for maybe about 10, 12, maybe 13 minutes, depending on the oven. And I'll show you what it looks like when we're ready to pan it up. So okay, so as you see here, this is really thick, as you can see inside of the cookie mix here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop it down into here. And go ahead and spin this a couple times around, because I'm going to drop this on our sheet of parchment paper here. So just going to kind of mold this into a little ball here, and let's set it right there. You're going to keep them about 2 inches apart, and we're going to, I use several different spoons here, and I know you're probably wondering why, but the reason is because I don't want to transfer too much of the powdered sugar into the cookie dough. So we're going to, I'm just going to put that in here, roll this around, and then I can actually roll it with my hands here, because once I get the powdered sugar on it, it should be able to be manipulated. And then you can put it into a nice little cookie there. Whoops. There you go. All right. I'm thinking this is probably going to make around a dozen or so of cookies. I'm hoping so. But once all this chocolate is melted inside, it's going to be ooey gooey, and then of course you're going to have the powdered sugar on top too, which is going to make it even better. So there you go. Because they do spread, because it is a cake box mix, so it's got all your leavening agents in it to make it spread. It's about 2 inches apart there. There's going to be lots of chocolate in these. They're got plenty of chocolate chunks in here. Without a doubt, this is going to be an ooey gooey triple chocolate mixture. So we could actually name it that, triple chocolate cookie, because it is. This is a crinkle cookie, but it's also red velvet. Got the chocolate from the red velvet in here, and then we have the milk chocolate chunks, and we have white chocolate. You do want to have this consistency for your cookies, because if you don't, you're going to end up with some really runny cookies, and you don't want that. You want to have a little bit of substance to it. I was thinking about doing nuts in here too, but I figured that might be a little too much, and I know Ben wouldn't eat them, so, nor Roger, so it doesn't make sense to make stuff other people aren't going to eat, so. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get these ready to put into the oven. As soon as they're done, I'll get them out and show you how they look, let you know how delicious they are, and I can't wait to share them for our Easter weekend dinner. Look at these cookies. Oh my God, are they so delicious? They are not too big, they're not too small. I did get 38 cookies out of this, and I didn't have a cookie box to put them in, so I'm just putting wax paper in the bottom, and I'm going to layer as many cookies as I can on the bottom here, and then I'm going to put another piece of wax paper over top of them so they don't stick together. They got 3 types of chocolates in them. They're rolled in powdered sugar. They're made so simple. It was like within a matter of 2 minutes I had them made, and they are so good, y'all. Guys, you can't expect anything better. If you want a delicious cookie for any of your holidays, especially for Easter, because kids love chocolate at Easter. So if you want something delicious to give them, this is so simple. This is something a kid could make, actually, because it's so simple. But you need to supervise them around the oven. But it's so simple, you could just mix it by hand if you wish to. I choose to mix it with the paddle because it just makes everything so much better combined and smooth, and you don't have chunks of your cake mix in there. So, all right, guys. I'm going to share this with my family tomorrow, and we will see you guys in our next video. You have a wonderful Easter, and God bless. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
We're Two Sisters Southern Cooking, and we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.